Hi and welcome to Distilling in Australia. Today we're going to test out the Trolley Mule. So this little beast down here, the sled is there, the Trolley Mule is here. This is going to be its inaugural test. So most of what I'm going to film is going to be on my iPhone, so the quality might be a bit out there. But the way I see it, it's either going to succeed spectacularly or fail spectacularly, one of the two. So the areas that I can see where it might come unstuck. Okay, the first one is the batteries go flat. Okay, well that's no big deal, just a matter of putting bigger batteries in. The second issue is that the fuses that protect the batteries might blow. I don't know yet because I haven't towed or tested the sled yet with a full load. Okay, I've tested it with 120 kilos, but we're going to have about double that on it when we load it up. This is everything that goes in the car. These are our dead weights here. And so what I'm going to do, back to this. Third thing is that the chain could break. That's another issue that could happen. And of course, the final one is the whole thing can just catch on fire and we end up having a catastrophe. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I've got plenty of fail safes in here, so hopefully that fourth scenario doesn't happen, but you never know. So anyway, we can only but hope. So what I'm going to do is I will load the car up and then we will head off and see what happens, and touch wood, it'll work as I want it to work, and you can see it for yourself as we go through this together. All right, let's pack the car. Okay, so now for the Trolley Mule. So it has a little pin here and the handle comes out. Hopefully you can see it, I'm not sure if you can or not, because otherwise it's going to be too big to go in. So hopefully it fits. There we go. Perfecto. All right, so that's the easy part. Now, for this bit. So there is an art to putting this up and making sure we don't get caught up. There we go. Okay. So bend the knees and lift. Alright, you grab it down a bit low and you just rest it on the roof rack and then lift it up. A little bit of physics there, because this thing weighs 26 kilos, so it's a bit heavy, but anyway, we get there. All right, so just like that, we're loaded. Now I do have a checklist, and I'll be running through the checklist and making sure I haven't forgotten anything, but I'll do that off camera and make sure that everything is 100% in the car and ready to go. But that's basically what it takes to load it up. So I'm glad to see the Trolley Mule actually fits, which is good. That was a bonus. All right, see you at the markets. Okay, well, the Trolley Mule is loaded. We have everything on it. The trolley, the sled's got everything in, all tied down, ready to go. So here we go. Let's see if this is going to work. Okay, a little bit downward pressure, some power. So far so good. Alright, so I've just moved it over to the side of the road. So it hasn't blown up yet. I'll turn everything off because I've got to go and park the car. So all things I turn off, less likely someone's going to accidentally go off with us. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I've just been told that I'm parking at the southern end of the markets. So it's going to be a bit of a trek to get down there. So we'll just wait and see if it's going to work and last the distance there and back. So anyway, walking back after parking the car. Okay, so far so good.
Sounds like it's got asthma.
Hey?
Oh, that's handy.
So I've got it on full bore. Nothing smoking yet. We'll see what happens. Getting some great reactions from the other market stall holders. Very impressed. It's a bit slower than what I would like, but that doesn't matter. So it took a bit longer than what I thought. It was a bit slower. This is our biggest spot in the world, but we got there. So how much battery power we got left? Oh, full. So it's still saying I've got full battery there, full battery there. Well, looks like we'll be getting back without any problems. Okay, well, success. Right, let's get set up. So it's 9 o'clock on Friday night, and we're all packed up, ready to go. And the big question is, are we going to have enough battery power to get us back to the car? We'll wait and see. So, in conclusion, or the review of how we've gone with the Trolley Mule. Okay, I'll run through the issues. Okay, first of all, when it's like this and attached, the handle here is a little low. Okay, so it would be better if it was sort of about another 100-150 mils higher. So that's one of the issues that we have. The other one is waterproofing. What I've discovered is that markets are obviously very unreliable when it comes to weather. Now, I'm going to get some sort of cover made to cover this over so it is waterproof. So that's another issue that we have. Third issue is it's a little slow. All right, so I wish it was a bit faster under load. When it's not on load, it's perfectly fine. It goes as fast as I need it to go. But it's a little bit of an issue when it comes to going under load. It's a bit slower than what I would like. So that's another issue. The other big issue is that this motor here, the controller in here, is a pulse width modulator, and it runs on a potentiometer. I'll put it here, okay. But it's a 100k pot that controls the pulse width modulator. Now, I have looked everywhere for a spring-loaded throttle that has a 100k resistance on it, and I cannot find it. If you know of somewhere that I can get it, please put it in the comments below, because it's really handy. At the moment, what I'm doing is I was just manually moving this, which is fine. It works. It slows it down and speeds it up and all the rest of it. But I would be happier if it actually has a spring-loaded trigger mechanism, which would sort of go back to zero if you let go of it. So they're the issues with it. Now, the upside, it works. Okay, I have used it for 5 markets now, so that's 10 trips of various lengths. I haven't had any overheating problems. I'm just going to get back to the speed. I am running 2 18-volt batteries here in parallel. These are 3 amp hour batteries, 2 3 amp hour batteries. They are 18 volts. The motor I have is actually a 24 volt 350 watt motor. Okay, so that's probably one of the reasons why it's a little bit slow. I am going to convert this over to series, which will give me 36 volts, and see if that makes a difference to the speed. So anyway, that was just beside the point. But in terms of the upside, okay, it has made it so much better for me to do the markets, because as I've always said, I'm not 25 anymore, and I need to make sure that I can keep carting that 260 odd kilos of product and weight products and equipment backwards and forwards. Now, based on these 2 3 amp hour batteries, after I'm doing about 800 meters, they're about half charged. So I'd say under load, it's got about a range of about 1.5 kilometers. And that's more than enough for me and for the uses that I'm going to have it for. And so I haven't had any overheating issues. I haven't had anything getting hot, or the batteries getting hot, or anything like that. So all those issues are great. Remember, this is a prototype, okay? So it's going to have its problems. I did put a connector here so as I could unconnect it and remove the handle. I find I don't use it, okay? I just take this off and I just lie it down and put it in the car. So that works really well. So all in all, except for the trigger, which I don't know, hopefully I can resolve. All in all, I'm going to waterproof it. I'm going to try it on 36 volts instead of 18 volts to see if I can get a bit more speed out of it. The torque is fantastic. It does the job, and I'm really, really happy with how it's worked out. So it was a success. I haven't broken any chains. So far, touch wood, everything is good. Anyway, that's all I got to say about the Trolley Mule. It's done and dusted. I'll put that aside now, and we'll talk about some other things from now on. So thanks for watching. As always, happy distilling, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Ciao. Distilling alcohol is illegal in Australia unless you hold the appropriate licenses and permits. I am not a lawyer, and the contents of this video are not intended to be legal advice. Do not rely on any information contained in this video, and seek your own legal professional advice before making any decisions. Be aware, the Australian Tax Office and the local law enforcement agencies will be taking interest in this channel due to its content. Please keep this in mind before posting any comments. Any comments posted are the opinion of the person posting and not of this channel. Let's get started.